Hey guys, hey Karmic, it's me. Just give a stretch. I feel like a cat that's been asleep all day. Right, just so you know, last night, I had a dream. Very interesting that you would send a certain somebody to my dream state, along with the rather erotic dream there. And then that when just before I got myself out of that dream, that feeling that was from head to my toes, the 8 on my clock. Listen to me, darling. Okay, listen to me. I'm going to say this very clearly. I absolutely adore a certain person. Okay, alright, okay. Not because of his spell work or because of your spell work, because I absolutely adore him. But as you know, I can also absolutely walk away, 0101 on my clock, from adoring or anything I adore. Anything. If I feel like there is spell work attached to it. 0110 on my clock. Now, I know what was going on because I felt from top of my head to the tip of my toes a little, not a tingle, but like an energy. It was all on me. Hence again, why glitch got me out of that, especially with the nature of the dream. And then the song, Just Say Yes. Listen to me. Listen to me, right? I would not, 1:44 on my clock, I do not believe things right now that I can't see. Therefore, I'm not likely to believe you or him or they or anyone about anything unless it's in front of my face where I can gauge it 0202, where I can gauge it myself. Okay, I don't know why you got him to do what he did to me. Quite frankly, I don't care why you got him to do what he did to me. I know this. If it was real, right? 0220 on my clock, now 0222. If it was real, guess what? He would have answered what I sent. If it was real, he wouldn't have ignored what I sent. If it was real, 234 on my clock, that's if he got it. That's if you didn't intercept that first. I'll never know because he's disrespectful, even though he's amazing. You're disrespectful. You're all 246 on my clock. You're all very disrespectful. Okay, all of you. Do not have. There's not one part of any of you that can be decent except what comes out of this man's mouth. Now, like I said to you, I like this man's talent. 0303 on my clock. I think this man is absolutely amazing. I think he's amazing and he's talented. Okay, because I appreciate what he does in this world. And yeah, I adore him. But like I told you, I'm not some mad craze fan. Okay, I don't get obsessed like that over people. Okay, like you, 321 on my clock, you or he or someone clearly wanted me to. I know when a real man, is being 0330 on my clock. No, 0333 is being a real man. Guess what they do? They don't ignore people. I'm quite open to believe that I was part of some sort of, God knows what was going on. Who knows? Who cares right now? I'm quite open to believe that. Quite open to believe you nearly had me. You nearly had me in a point where I thought there could be something real about what was going on. Fine. Okay, fine. Right. But when I'm seeing certain things all the fucking time, 0404 on my clock, all the time, stupid amounts, I know it's a bloody spell. 411 on my clock there. Let's talk about information, shall we? Let's talk about the information I sent him and the things I sent him to keep himself safe. Okay, and just the thank you that I sent him for making my son's day. That day. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that. 432 on my clock. I meant it. Because he clearly needs protecting from something. One of them did. I just didn't know 0440 then on my clock. I just didn't know whether it was 444 on my clock, whether it was him, the baby, if there was one, the brothers, or even you two. As in Hannah, or the child's mother. I didn't know who it was that needed protecting. I was just told by God, You send this and I'm going to show you what these people are actually like. Okay? 05:05 my clock. And God did he show me. Yes, he did. He did. He showed me exactly what you're all like. Okay? Which is ignorant. You don't care because you're so full of yourselves. And he should be full of himself because he's amazing. What he does is amazing. It's a shame he just doesn't do it on his own, where he can be more amazing away from all you lot. Sorry, but it is what it is. And that's what it is. But yeah, when I'm curled up in a ball, right, and you've sent him to my dream to do, I mean, I should say thank you, really. Because, yeah, I should say thanks, really. I haven't had a dream like that in months. Especially with him. I mean, babes. There's things that I will 5:55 on my clock there. There's things that I will make you think, I believe. Okay. It's things that you think that I'm clinging and hanging on to because I believe it and blah 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 blah. And yeah, 06:06 on my clock. Yeah, you're right. I am still very upset. I'm very upset about what happened in August. And you are just extremely lucky. Whoever's instigating all this bullshit, are you just extremely very lucky that I did not go and get video footage of that night? You're very lucky. You're very lucky. Because what on earth possessed him, them, you, whoever it was that set that up, what on earth possessed you is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. Because like I said, I'm not dumb. If any of that was meant, if all these little subliminals are meant, yeah, guess what? They wouldn't be subliminal. Real people, real men, real women don't act like that. 6:54 on my clock there. They don't act like that. They come towards people, with pride and decency and respect. 07:07 on my clock. They don't come towards people in the way that this is happening. So I know it's all bullshit and I know it's all a spell, and you need to know this. It doesn't matter. I still adore him. You don't understand. I still adore him. I can separate, thank you. I can separate. I can love him from afar. And I quite gladly do that. And very soon you're going to find out just how far that is. 7:37 on my clock there. Interesting. Now, I gotta go. Because I've got a job to do today. And there's no way you or anyone else are going to stop me from doing that job. Okay? Now, if you'd like to, next time you send him to my dreams, yeah, just send some clothes for him as well. Okay? Because otherwise I will get out of that dream just like I did the one last night. And the one of the party the other day. That video is going to go up very soon because 08:08 on my clock. Oh, wow. Because I've just had it confirmed to me about a sort of a party and what may have happened at the party. The very party that I dreamed about the other day. So I might put that up very shortly. All you're doing now is winding me up. You couldn't hurt me any more than I've already been hurt. Well done, congratulations. Yes, he hurt me in a way that I just could not fathom. Until I realised, hang on a minute, why am I even trying to fathom it? If he's hurt me that much, why on earth would I waste my time trying to fathom why somebody would do that to me in front of my child at an event, a public event, in front of my child? Very unprofessional. Okay, to then hope that I was going to make a show about it so that I could get called a nutcase and this and that and everything else. Well, I did it in a different way, didn't I? 09:09 on my clock. To then receive post from me and think that he and they and you are so bloody wonderful. You sew up your own asses that actually you thought, oh, well, no, it's okay. She's insignificant. She doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I don't matter. Well, then it won't matter to you, he, they, her, whoever, when I just ignore your spell work. It won't matter to you, will it? If I'm that insignificant, why keep trying? If I'm that insignificant, why do you keep this up? Huh? All you're doing is showing me then I must have an energy that it's very, very, very important to your little coven that you get to my energy. I know everyone on my clock, and trust me, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And by the way, I will still keep dreaming of what I want to see on those shelves. 10:10 on my clock, right? You can have the obsession. I'm just going to do it in such a different way. You can have it. If you're that karmic, you can have the obsession, sweethearts. All of you. If you really need that. If you need little old me's obsession over one person that I thought was a really nice guy. And God said, guess what? Make these parcels. Send these parcels. I'm going to show you something about these people that you think are wonderful. 1044 my club. And like I said, God did show me. Now, if you don't mind, I have a job to do today and for the next 10 weeks. And by fuck, I'm going to do it. Alright? So, 1101 on my clock. If you'd like to take your karmic little selves elsewhere, like I told you in the video the other day, you're not welcome in my energy. You're not 1111 on my clock. You're not welcome in my dreams because I know it's all bullshit. Okay? Nice people, 11:22 on my clock. Nice people don't ignore nice people because the original nice person thinks that they are so, oh, I'm above her. I'm above her. I don't have to answer her. I'm above her. I don't have to talk to her. I'm above her. Okay. All right. Good. Good for you. Good for he. Good for they. Good for all of you. And like I said, if that's what you think, good for you. I hope that 11:55, I hope that stands you in good stead for the rest of your karmic little lives. But let me tell you this, you are not above me. He is not above me. It's just one of you have been hacking, blocking, stalking my life, 1212, so that I cannot be what I'm meant to be. And anyone that has to do that, is in no way 12:21 on my clock. Anything other than below me. Okay? People that have to do this to people's hearts like mine, that makes you all below me. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my clock. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many instruments you got. I don't care how many studios you got. I couldn't give a fuck, sweetheart. I don't know, like I said, what's been going on. I don't want to know. All I know is I'm in the process of transmuting what you've done to me. And you better believe I'm going to transmute it because actually you and your bullshit and your karmicness and your toxicity are actually below me. And there is nothing you can do to make me think otherwise. Okay? Like I said, you might have everything that you want in this life and I might have what you consider as nothing. 13:13 on my clock. But when the time comes, when you die and when I die, those days are going to be extremely different. The way the universe deals with us are going to be extremely different. Because I don't go around hurting people. I sit here waking up for the dreams, 13:31, the dreams that you send him to torture me after August and everything after, right? I wake up from these dreams. Praying for your souls. Because I know what's going to come to you all. And you haven't got a damn clue. And you might not see it happen to you. You might get your child ill. Right when they least expect it. You might lose a family member or a friend or this or that. Because you won't stop. And I'm sure he knows that if he's not that karmic, which I'm sorry, there's no way on God's earth, right? Because I speak to God. The amount of things that I am seeing and hearing to do with him out there, right? You're all very clever, I'll give you that. You're very clever. You're very clever. It's a shame you can't put your cleverness to some good divine work, isn't it? It's a real shame that you can't use your skills to help 144 on the clock there, to help save the world, rather than to be mean to me, constantly mean to me. So there you go, look, here you go. Right, I'm gonna recap for you one more time. Yes, I adore him. Absolutely adore him. Yes, this man is in my mind day and night because I love him. I love him to pieces. I really do. I love him. I see inside that soul of his. It's a shame he doesn't see inside his own soul. So yes, I love him. I adore him. I'd do anything for him. Bloody hell, I'd marry that boy tomorrow. However, okay, that doesn't mean you're going to get this obsessed attitude off me. You're not having it. I know you're doing spell work on me still because of the way Glitcher wakes me up from these dreams and the way I feel when I wake up from these dreams and the way I feel when I put his music on, which at the moment is going the opposite way. I also would never be obsessed over a man. Yeah, I would never constantly chase a man that cannot be bothered to answer a simple piece of paper, 15:51 on my clock. Stop trying. Because it's not going to work. As I keep saying in all my comments that you keep deleting, you can have him. Have him. I never actively wanted to even try to get him in the first place. If you want him, he's all yours. No one said he wasn't. I don't understand your insecurities over there. 16:16 on my clock. Why are you so insecure? You, them, the ones that work around him. Why are you so insecure? What is it you're so worried about? If he breaks off and has his own life or something? I don't know. I don't even know the situation. I don't want to tap in. I don't care. I care about me. I care about getting out of this spell work that you were putting on me for no reason whatsoever. I didn't do anything to you. I don't know you lot. All I did was appreciate him and his voice, and it's not my fault that when his voice is in my ears, something happens. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You can keep hating me as much as you fucking like. Maybe you should treat people a little better. And then maybe things like this wouldn't happen. Now, I'm not going to waste my breath ever again saying this to you, to him, or to anyone else. Okay? Okay? Is that clear? 17:17 on my clock. I hope that's clear enough for you, for him, for them, for her, for whoever. I do not waste my time, checking for, which by the way, the only reason I knew that the last song even existed was because it accidentally popped up. All the ones before then, my son had to, inform me. He went, oh my God, this just come off my feed. And then my elder boy, over dinner was telling me, oh, have you heard this? Have you heard this? And I quite simply said, no, I haven't. Because I haven't been checking for their songs. I haven't been checking for their music. Or I might say, though, the last one was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But then it would be, wouldn't it? It would be, wouldn't it? Now, I don't check for them. And now I know who you are. I will never be checking for you. 18:18 on my clock. I feel like I need to get this out a little bit more because I feel like you're still not going to listen. I feel like it's not going to be enough for you to understand. You can keep him. I have walked away from a man, that I would have died for, and his children. I can easily walk away from somebody I don't know, no matter how much I think I might really like them. Okay? I know a spell when I smell one, when I feel one, when I see one. And I know a decent man. And like I said in my video the other day, I made a promise to one of my friends before he died that I got blocked from the funeral because guess what? You lot were hacking me. Okay, and I missed that man's funeral. I missed it. I missed saying goodbye to somebody that I was desperate to say goodbye to before he died. Thank you, because of you lot. 1919 on my clock. But I promised that man no more horrible, abusive men or situations. And I find this situation quite abusive. And I made a promise, and that promise will overpower any stupid spell work you think you're doing on me, on my heart, on my life. So if you want to keep it up, you keep it up. But when it does finally return to sender, and it will, I feel sorry for you all for doing this to somebody like me.
I'm a lovely person. I love everybody. I give anyone my healing, my protection that needs it. And you got people like you, 2:02 o'clock, doing things like that to people like me. I'm just going to leave that there. All right. I wish you all a happy life. Yeah. Next time you send him with clothes on, please. 2020 my clock. Send him with clothes on. Because I don't sleep with men in my dreams that are not my men. I don't sleep with men in the 3D that are not my men. That's why you and I are not the same.